Welcome back to my channel Liberty Old Coin, where curiosity meets hidden opportunity and everyday objects are seen through a completely different lens. Now let's focus on three coin history, not a bundle and not a collection, but one standout piece that carries weight far beyond its size. The USA $1/2 dated 1973, often called the Liberty $1/2 because of the powerful Liberty design it carries. This 1973 $1/2 was created during a time when America was redefining itself after major social and economic changes, and the coin reflects strength, unity, and forward movement through its bold imagery and solid construction. It was minted to honor American ideals and to keep the $1/2 denomination alive in everyday commerce, even as paper money and smaller coins became more common in daily transactions. The Liberty design on this coin symbolizes freedom and resilience, while the eagle on the reverse represents national pride, making this coin emotionally powerful for collectors who value meaning as much as metal. What makes the 1973 $1/2 truly special is its place in history, as it comes from a transitional era of U.S. coinage when fewer people saved $1/2, unknowingly creating future scarcity in high-grade condition. Over time, many of these coins were spent, scratched, or melted into circulation leaving only a limited number preserved in exceptional condition, which is exactly what serious collectors hunt for today. This is why demand remains strong, especially for coins with sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and original mint luster that has survived decades untouched. Collectors around the world actively search for this coin because it represents a complete story. History, design, and survival all locked into a single $1/2. When this one coin appears in top mint state condition or with rare striking qualities, it becomes a centerpiece item that buyers compete for in auctions and private sales. Some high-grade examples and special strike versions have reached impressive results, with maximum selling prices climbing into the hundreds and even reaching over $1,000 in exceptional cases, clearly marked with real collector demand. The value is driven by condition, eye appeal, and the emotional pull of owning a preserved piece of American history from the early 1970s. What excites collectors most is that this coin still feels accessible, meaning people are constantly checking old holdings, hoping to discover a high-quality example before prices rise further. As interest in vintage U.S. coinage continues to grow, the 1973 $1/2 stands out as a sleeper coin that rewards patience and knowledge. This single coin proves that you do not need gold or ancient origins to hold serious value. You need history, preservation, and the right moment in the market. Many buyers believe that well-kept examples have strong future potential, especially as fewer pristine coins remain available year after year. If you own one coin like this in outstanding condition, you are holding more than currency. You are holding a conversation piece, an investment, and a symbol of American heritage. So before you overlook a 1973 $1/2, remember that one coin can carry a story powerful enough to turn curiosity into real value. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate what one remarkable coin can be worth when history and demand come together. Next coin, the coin we are examining today, is the 1990 D. Kennedy $1/2, a piece of American coinage that holds more potential than many realize. This coin, minted in Denver and bearing the distinctive D mint mark, is a direct link to a modern era of U.S. history, and a symbol that continues to resonate with collectors and patriots alike. To call it merely common is to overlook the nuanced factors that can elevate its status and its future value in a profound way. Its history begins with the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy. Following the nation's profound tragedy in 1963, the $1/2 was swiftly redesigned to honor the fallen president, with the first coins released in 1964. The 1990 D issue is part of this continuous tribute, minted a quarter-century after his death, ensuring his image remained in public hands and pockets, a daily reminder of Camelot. The key to understanding this coin's potential lies in its composition and mintage. By 1990, the $1/2 had long been struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, making silver examples a thing of the past for circulation strikes. The Denver Mint produced a substantial 20,096,389 pieces that year. This mintage figure is actually a crucial point of strength, as it is significantly lower than the hundreds of millions of quarters and dimes produced annually. While it is true that millions were made, the survival rate in pristine condition is the critical factor. The half-dollar saw very little actual circulation in 1990. Most people use quarters and dollars, meaning these coins were often stored in bank rolls or collected fresh from the mint. This creates a beautiful scenario where a high-grade example is not a worn relic, but a brilliant, untouched piece of modern numismatic art. The pursuit of the highest grade is where maximum value is unequivocally found. A standard circulated 1990D half-dollar may have a nominal premium. However, a coin graded in perfect MS70 condition by service like PCGS or NGC is an entirely different entity. This represents a flawless piece, as perfect as the day it left the Denver Mint's presses, with no contact marks or imperfections visible under magnification. The current value spectrum reveals this dramatic divide. A typical example might sell for $1, but an officially graded MS67 coin can command $15 to $20. An MS68 example enters a more elite realm, valued from $60 to $80. The absolute pinnacle, the MS70, is where the magic happens for future valuation. At this very moment, the maximum selling price for a 1990D half-dollar in MS70 condition is substantial. Auction records and dealer listings confirm that these perfect gems can achieve prices ranging from $250 to over $400. This is not speculation. This is the documented market rewarding perfection for a coin many dismiss as ordinary. Its future value trajectory is poised for significant growth. As time progresses, the population of high-grade coins becomes fixed. While millions were minted, only a tiny fraction, a few thousand at most, will ever achieve the top-tier grades. As more collectors enter the hobby seeking quality modern coins, the demand for these certified perfect specimens will intensify against a strictly limited supply. The motivational factor for every viewer is this: the opportunity lies in the search. Bank boxes of half-dollars still yield original bright 1990D coins. The challenge and the thrill are in finding one with such exceptional strike and luster that it could be a candidate for that top grade. You are not buying an expensive coin, you are investing your time and expertise to create a valuable one. Furthermore, this coin is a cornerstone for important collecting themes. It is essential for a complete Denver Mintmark collection, a Kennedy half-dollar series collection, or a year set of 1990 US coinage. Its role as a filler in these collections guarantees a permanent base level of demand that will only strengthen over the coming decades. Consider also the emotional and historical collectability. For individuals born in 1990, this coin is a birth-year coin of significant size and presence, far more substantial than a dime or penny. This personal connection drives a dedicated segment of collectors who seek out the best examples of their birth year, regardless of mintage figures. The market for certified, sealed modern coins is one of the strongest growth areas in numismatics. New collectors appreciate the security and guaranteed quality of a graded coin. The 1990D in a pristine slab is a perfect entry point, affordable now, but with undeniable potential for capital appreciation as its grade population reports become fully realized. We must also account for economic factors. In times where traditional investments fluctuate, tangible assets like rare coins have historically held and increased their value. A perfect grade 1990D half-dollar is a compact, portable piece of certified wealth, a store of value that carries a piece of American history within it. The narrative of this coin is still being written. Every year that passes, more of the original mintage becomes lost, spent, or damaged. The survivors become incrementally more important. The coin transitions from a modern issue to a classic late 20th century piece, representing an era of American history now decades in the past. Do not be misled by those who speak only of average examples. In numismatics, condition is everything. The same principle that makes a 1909 SVDB penny worth millions in perfect condition applies here on a smaller, more accessible scale. The 1990D half-dollar follows the same immutable rule: supreme quality commands supreme prices. Your action today is straightforward. Begin examining every 1990D half-dollar you encounter with a critical eye. Look for blazing mint luster, a flawless surface, and sharp strike on Kennedy's hair and the eagle's breast. These are the hallmarks of a potential grading champion. Roll search, visit coin shows, and inspect estate lots. For a more direct path, consider investing in an already graded example. Acquiring an MS67 or MS68 now is a strategic move, positioning you ahead of the curve as these coins gradually appreciate. Holding such a coin for a 5 to 10 year period could yield returns that far outpace traditional savings. The maximum prize, the ultimate goal, is that MS70. It represents a $400 asset from a $1 coin. That is the transformative power of numismatics. It is a testament to patience, knowledge, and the understanding that value is not just about age but about perfection preserved. The 1990 D. Kennedy $half is a testament to modern minting excellence, a historical tribute, and a sleeper asset with documented high-value performance at its peak. Its journey from a mint bag to a high-value collectible is a journey any dedicated searcher can undertake. Its future is exceptionally bright, shining with the same brilliant luster found on its untouched surfaces. Secure these coins, seek the highest grades, and build a valuable portfolio with this undeniable modern classic. The time to recognize and act upon its potential is now, before the market at large fully comprehends what it holds. Second coin, USA 2023 $half coin P mint mark. Kennedy $half is a modern collectible that's grabbing attention from coin lovers and investors alike, because it represents both a piece of American history and an exciting opportunity for value growth. The coin is officially known as the 2023 P Kennedy $half, struck at the Philadelphia Mint with the P mint mark right beneath the date. It has a rich design heritage that goes all the way back to 1964, when the Kennedy $half was first issued as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his assassination, capturing the spirit of national pride and remembrance in metal form. Wikipedia. Collectors eagerly want this one coin because it blends history with modern numismatics, and even though millions were produced, many of the best quality examples have been saved by enthusiasts who recognize their future potential. From the moment the 2023 Kennedy $half were released for sale by the U.S. Mint in May 2023, interest soared, with over 2.5 million coins ordered during the initial launch alone. CoinNewsNet. This excitement wasn't just casual interest. Coin buyers snapped up rolls and bags of these $half in record numbers compared to recent issues, showing that collectors and investors understand that this coin is just another everyday circulating coin. It symbolizes a return to the $half relevance and gives people something tangible from a historic year of minting. CoinNewsNet. The 2023 P coin is made of a durable copper-nickel clad composition that ensures it will last for generations, and its classic Kennedy design connects directly to a long lineage of beloved U.S. coinage. USAHcoin.com. Because such a large percentage of the population now appreciates coins as more than pocket change, the demand for this specific $half has grown among both novice collectors and seasoned numismatists who see its potential to appreciate in trading value over time. At this moment, many collectors are actively seeking high-grade examples of the 2023 P $half, especially those in mint state condition with strong eyes appeal and pristine surfaces, because these are the coins that typically achieve the highest prices among buyers. While typical circulated examples might trade for modest premiums over their face value, the most prized versions that are graded by professional services can fetch truly impressive numbers from committed buyers who want that perfect piece for their collection. Coin identifier. There are even documented auction results where rare, high-grade specimens of this coin have sold for amounts significantly above standard listings, with some reaching into the higher double-digit range in collector markets because smart buyers know that mint state condition is the biggest driver of real value. Coin identifier. What makes these values exciting is that they're not static. As more collectors focus on the 2023 Kennedy $half and as high-grade coins become harder to find, the highest possible prices achievable at auction or private sale continue to climb. Because the P mint mark coins are often regarded as cleaner and better struck right from the Philadelphia Mint, many buyers are specifically searching for that exact mint designation to add to their showcase or graded registry collections. In some rare instances, coins graded at the top end of mint state scales, especially graded MS67 or higher, have traded hands at strong premiums on the secondary market, where demand from collectors can make these specific individual coins extremely desirable. PCGS.com. This persistent demand shows that coin collectors are not only looking for what the coin is worth today, but what it could be worth in the future as the supply of untouched mint specimens steadily shrinks over time. The 2023 Kennedy $half is built not only as currency but as a tangible slice of American culture, designed to carry the legacy of President Kennedy forward and to give listeners and viewers like you a piece of national history you can hold. Wikipedia. Understanding why it was minted helps you appreciate it more deeply. This coin continues a tradition that began as a tribute to a beloved leader and evolved into a coin series that represents persistence, stability, and collectible allure across decades. Wikipedia. Collectors know that the story behind the coin adds to its emotional and monetary appeal, and the 2023 edition is fresh in the hearts and minds of modern numismatists who want to capture their own part of history. Every roll opened, every slab graded, and every coin traded strengthens the narrative that this isn't merely pocket change but a real collectible with real potential. The value right now is clearly elevated above face value for many buyers because of its desirability, and the real market is showing strong activity, especially among people who want the best coins they can find. With all this interest, many collectors expect that the very best 2023 P. Kennedy $half could continue increasing in value as years pass, especially if demand continues to outpace high-grade coin availability. So, if you have one of these coins in outstanding condition, you are holding something more than 50 cents. You are holding a piece of American heritage with growing appeal among a global community of coin enthusiasts. This is the kind of collectible that motivates people to search through old rolls, revisit forgotten coin jars, and dive deeper into numismatic education, all because they see the real value behind what ordinary eyes might overlook. Remember, the real treasure in numismatics isn't just what's stamped on the surface. It's the story, the demand, and the excitement of owning something admired by so many passionate collectors around the world.